It's 97.9 WJLB. We are the D's, hip hop and R&B. It's the homie Uknowcell. You're inside the Club Detroit on a Saturday, this lovely 313 day weekend. Of course, 313 day was actually yesterday, but we still celebrating all weekend long. But this one a little bit special, man. I got my bro in the building, Lil Blade, in here with me. What up, though?
What's the deal? What up, though?
Man, it's going crazy, bro. You going crazy. You got a lot going on, man. The music, the acting. Where do you want to start?
Oh man, just start by thanking God. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to, be living out my dreams that I had since a kid. Acting's been taking off for me. That's kind of been at the forefront of my life lately. I got Southwest High out right now with Jalen Rose and Tom Gores, the owner of the Pistons, EP in that. Working on a couple different projects. Just getting my foot in that door all the way so I can take it to the next level. Do some things that people ain't never seen a young dude from Detroit do,
No, for sure. And you definitely doing it well, man. You talk about music, legacy, and family. You are part of Detroit and one of the largest names, you know what I'm saying? The Lindsay's, Lil Blade, Blade Icewood, it's your pops B-Day, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling, bro?
Man, I feel good, man. Just, happy that, the name and the music, and the legacy still going on to the day. It's like it get bigger by the year, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a long ride, but it's we got some big things planned, man. I can't really talk too much about it, but yeah, man, we gonna get the city what they're looking for sure.
No, definitely. I can't wait to see what's to come. Like I said, man, you've been carrying a legacy in the best way possible, and at the same time, being able to just carve out your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Even though you do go by Lil Blade, you still your own man, and people know you for you, and that's dope.
Yeah, man, because that was always my thing. Like, I ain't gonna say I never wanted to live in my dad's shadow, but I just always been my own person. When I was growing up, I didn't look at my dad as Blade Icewood. I look at that as my father, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been my own man. And I know me and my dad have a lot of the same traits, like almost everyone in real life, you know what I'm saying? So I just be being me, and I love music, so I like to make my own type of music. My old dude was involved in some things I wasn't involved in, so I can't rap about the things my old dude rapped about. I just rap my life, and it just ended up paying off in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Listen, man, we talked a little bit about your pops. We talked a little bit about acting. Now I want to know what's coming up and what's next for Lil Blade.
Just keep elevating, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of more projects coming out on the acting side. I started my own production company, Icewood Entertainment. Well, I already had Icewood Entertainment from the music, but I branched off into the films. I'm working on my first film this summer. It's gonna be dope. We bringing names from LA and Atlanta and all over the Hollywood scene and bringing them to Detroit, making a project here. Just putting the city on that different platform, man. And excuse me. As far as music goes, actually today dropped a single called "Sincerely Darnell." It's kind of like just showing my growth as a man, because me acting now, I don't use Lil Blade. When I act, I just use my real name. It's kind of like a letter to, the fans, the city, and to my younger self, because I feel like I've grown so much in the past 2 years, year and a half, I'm just like you ever just notice a change in yourself? Like you just happy in life, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, just explaining my growth and where I'm at in life, and how much I've grown as a young man, and just really opening up about my feelings about my dad and about certain situations, because anybody know me know I'm really like a closed in person. Don't nobody really know too much about me, you know what I'm saying? So this is me really letting y'all in, and it's kind of like, it's just a sincerely from Darnell. This is from the real me to y'all, and I kind of been fading away from the music a little bit, focusing on acting. So it's kind of like I'm letting y'all get to know me one time or a couple times, and just letting y'all have it. If I step into this new new level in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely make sure y'all go stream that, man. And before we get out of here, you got to give them the social media. But I also want to touch on the Icewood Foundation, right?
Yes,
You've
sir.
been teaming up with like B. Winston. You've been doing stuff with GT and just bringing a lot to the youth and giving back to the people. So just touch on that real quick, too.
Yeah, shout out to, the B-Win Foundation, my brother Brashawn Winston, and GT with the Energy Overflow organization. It's a couple more organizations. They got the Plugged In, the clothing store. They got a foundation now giving back, and just everybody doing their thing, man. It's just me taking my resources and giving them to people who may need them. Because I'm a person that knows a lot of people and a lot of powerful people that got access to things that I may not need, but somebody else might need them. You know what I'm saying? A kid trying to chase his dreams might need something I needed in the past, and it's a phone call away. Or some clothes or some shoes, just anything, just putting my resources to use for the good of other people. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Give them the social media so if they not connected, they can get connected with you.
Oh yeah, all social media the same. Lil Blade 325. The Icewood Foundation is Icewood Foundation, and as far as my entertainment company, I'm gonna be announcing that pretty soon to the world. So y'all just stay tuned, and I appreciate everybody for rocking with me, and Icewood forever. Love you, pops.